Hello everyone, Snowflake here, and welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. We are in the final, we're about to do the final duel with Syrus. This is the end of the saga, episode 200 and... I want to say 9, I'm not entirely sure. Just as a heads up, I haven't been feeling too great today, so if the energy levels are a bit low, I'm sorry about that, but I still wanted to get this video out there and yeah, keep it going for you guys. So hopefully I'll make it through. Should be alright. But yeah, let's recap what happened last time. We started off in the abandoned dorm, so we did a couple of duels there. We took on Woody and Kura with the light deck. Then we beat Jaime and Darren with the water deck. Then we did the Raw Yellow tournament on Sunday, which was obviously our last chance to win the tournament with Syrus, and we ended up winning the thing. So we started off against Deluge and Vigo with the Wind deck. Won that one. Used the Fiend deck to beat Ray and Fatty. Ray, the guy who returns stuff back to your hand. He's normally a tricky opponent. We did manage to defeat him though. Then we used the Pyro deck to take on, I think that was Craig and Marcel. Won that one. Then we had a very close duel against Rune and Pippin, using the Machine deck where Syrus had to pull out some very lucky draws to keep us in that one, but sometimes you do need that bit of luck and sometimes it goes against us. But yeah, we were able to win, which was good. Then finally we dueled, was it Colin and Darren with the Beast deck, and we got hit with Water Revealing Light twice, but we just about managed to get over the last wall with Bazoo the Soli to having just enough attack points to finish them off the game. And there we go. We went to sleep, we woke up. Syrus wants to bring Zane back from the darkness. So that is what we'll do. Alright, let's change decks to the Aqua deck. That is going to be our deck for our final duel with Syrus. Let me go through my list. Okay, Giant Red Sea Snake. Have a couple of those. Another Island Turtle. Couple Mad Lobsters. I think I'll do just going through everything else. Violent Rain can take you out. Actually, you know what? We'll keep Violet Rain just because it's funny. Alright, Oko Moon. Heart of Avarice and MST. Could lose Dust Tornado. You know what? I think we're fine. Let's just go with this. And let's go to the final heart event. Let's bring Zane back. And we are going to a volcano. It's an interesting site for a duel, of course. Let's do it. And look at that. That is Atticus Rhodes as Zane's partner, one of his best friends. Let's see how this goes. Zane, duel me. You never give up, do you? I know the truth. You've given in to the power. The power of darkness that has taken you over. Syrus, is that true? Darkness? Syrus? You mean that Zane has... Me? Darkness? Yeah, right. I have no need for the darkness. That explains your clothes, Zane. But enough talk. I accept your challenge. I don't care what the reason. If there's a chance to win, I take it. Zane, you... Fine then, if that's the way it has to be. I'll be your partner, Zane. And once again... use the power of the darkness. Atticus, no. Why would you? Alexis, you'll see once this duel is over. I'll be fine, even if the darkness takes me over. Yeah, that always usually goes well for people, doesn't it? Atticus, you're a fool. Syrus, you still want a duel? Nice rhymes. Of course, I won't run away. I'm going to bring you back from the darkness. Matt and I are unstoppable as partners. I mean, we have won a lot of duels in a row. Syrus, Matt, go get him. But Jaden... Don't worry, Alexis. We'll look after them. Here I come. Okay, so we are dueling Zane. But the twist is we're also dueling Dark Atticus. If you remember, changed into Night Shroud a couple of times during the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX series. So I believe we are getting that version of Atticus Rhodes. Yep, there we go. He's wearing the mask too. Okay, Syrus. Let's do this. Damn, Zane with the background from Hell. I mean, his Japanese name is like Hell Kaiser, isn't it? So, there you go. Okay, Syrus, what have you got for us? Not a bad start. Reasoning. Level 6. Pot of Avarice. Ambulance-roid. In attack mode. I mean, we got Mirror Force, but you have to. Zane looking menacing, but can he beat us? Masked Dragon. Okay, remember he's using the Underworld Cyberdark deck. Is Syrus going to use a Mirror Force? Yep, he sure is. Not sure about it, but it does get rid of a Surge monster, so might not be so bad. Just the one face down. This is a pretty good hand. Let's play MST on Zane's face down off the bat. Limiter removal wouldn't have been much of a threat. We'll switch Ambulance-roid, we'll flip Submarine-roid. We'll play Umi. Which actually makes Submarine-roid, Ambulance-roid worse. But it will also make Zane's monsters worse, at least. It's the same amount of damage with Giant Red Sea Snake. We could do an extra 2400, but I want to save United We Stand in case we need it. And Sea Snake attack. We're about a third of the way there. Couple face downs. And end. Oh, Atticus or the Night Shroud is going to love watching us burn. Foolish Burial, what, Red Eyes? Ah, this is quite a good combo with Zane, isn't it? Because Zane likes dragons in the graveyard for his Cyberdark cards. Snack Steal. To grab the Sea Snake. Not worth a Solemn Judgment. Premature Burial. Maybe worth a Solemn Judgment. We've got Smashing Ground, but not too much else. I think I do have to stop this. Costs us a lot, but... Damn it, he does have another monster as well. Lizard Dragon, that's a pretty good one too. Alright, Syrus, well you gotta pull something out of your hat here. One of those trap holes a little bit late. Smashing Ground, which one does that get rid of? Sea Snake. I was kind of hoping it would get rid of the dragon. Ah, another premature burial, but we've got bottomless trap hole this time. That red eye is about to go for good. Hydroroid. And a monster face down. Okay, Ring of Destruction's not bad, but we'd ideally have a bit more to defend ourselves with. I mean, we could end up taking a lot of damage here. Dark Hexfield Fusion. Giant Grenade. I think I've got a Ring of Destruction, that Lizard Dragon. They're down to 2,000. We don't have anything working for us at the moment. But at least they've only got Dark Hexfield Fusion, so hopefully Syrus can summon something to beat that. He hasn't got much. I guess Widespread Ruin can buy us a turn. Does feel like a bit of a waste, but whatevs. Zane's going defensive. Oh dear, we're in big trouble. Suijin was not what I was looking for. Well, Cyberdock Kill would have been better if it was normal summon, but hanging in there by a thread. Syrus, we need a decent monster now. Not like that. If they have 600 attack points, they win. And Zane is staying in the darkness. Which would be a damn shame. Oh, yep, there's Exploder Dragon. We officially lose to Zane and Atticus. Wait, what? He chose not to attack? What? Okay, he's summoning Cyberdark Dragon. He chose not to attack with Exploder Dragon there, that would have won him the duel. I'm a little confuzzled. Okay, you get a dragon and also 100 attack for everything in your graveyard. Gotta be a Destiny draw. Call of the Haunted. We've got 2900 attack. That's probably not going to cut it. Unless, no, even with Umi, that's still not going to be enough. Play it anyway. Yeah, oh, there we go. We need an LV or a Mirror Force set. I mean, there isn't anything we can do. Drillroid, Sea Snake, none of it works. It's just firm morale. Duel is about tapping into your anger to win. A loser like you would never understand. Aw, man. Alright, well, we're gonna have to try that again. Alright, part 2. Okay, that could be a okay hand. Reasoning level 6. Ah, there goes Lightning Vortex, Limiter Removal, Gate Guardian, Soul Exchange, Magic Cylinder, and finally a Gyroid. Not the worst thing that could come up. Okay, we're getting things started with a future fusion, are we? So he's about to send his whole deck to the graveyard. Oh. Ooh, five-headed dragon. I was not expecting that. 3 exploders and 2 masts. Okay, infernal dragon. If that attacks, it's destroyed. Syrus is just like, Ring of Destruction. I ain't got time for that. And now Zane's field is blank. And we've got Gyroid. Let's see if I have any good monsters. Right, that will do. Yeah, let's go with that. We'll discard Warrior of Atlantis to get Legendary Ocean. Play it. Summon Firecracker, which is... Doesn't it? Oh yeah, this is Legendary Ocean, not Umi. Move Warrior of Atlantis for Aqua Spirit. That's a good 4,400 points of damage. Thing is, Zane is about to get his 5-headed dragon though. Okay, electrocuting him, but hopefully he felt that. We still have a turn actually before a dragon comes out, so hopefully Syrus can win this on his turn. I should have summoned Revival Jam rather than Firecracker there. I do realise this. Okay, Foolish for Red Eyes. And Hunter Dragon. When can you switch opponent standby phase? Stamping Destruction. Yeah, I'll live with that. Yeah, we'll go with Book of Moon to switch Hunter Dragon into defense. Okay, we should win. Syrus. Wow, this was a lot easier. Interesting. You've given them a Gyroid. That can't be... Well, I mean, Perfect Machine King is going to win anyway. So it doesn't really matter, but Gyroid doesn't get destroyed. Alright. Well, it doesn't really matter if it's not destroyed. You're still taking a big chunk of damage, Atticus. Alright, there it is. Syrus won on his second turn. Second time around, a lot easier. No. No, it can't be. That's impossible. Yeah, man, you only got one turn. Zane's not really used to that. We did it. Zane? Atticus, are you okay? Tag duels. I hate them. That's pretty funny. I just prolong victory. Syrus, I already told you. I'm not taken by the darkness. I just change the way I live. And it has opened the door to more possibilities. Zane. Wait, Zane, why? Why, Zane? Syrus, you remember when I dueled Zane, don't you? Yeah. I lost all control of myself and was taken over by the darkness. But Zane, he saved me from the pits of darkness. And just now, I saw Zane clearly in the light. Zane. Well, I'm glad that he hasn't been taken over by the darkness. That's sort of a relief. I was afraid he was taken over. I mean, he's still being pretty mean. Syrus. In that case, I believe he'll return. The Zane Truesdale that I respect. Syrus. Syrus and Matt, that was a sweet duel. You guys really are unbeatable as tag partners. Yeah, let's ignore the first duel. Ah, shucks. You're making me blush, Jaden. You two dorks make a mashing team. What do you mean by dork, Princeton? You're the one with dorky monsters in your deck. Ooh, we went for the Ojamas. What? I don't have anything like that in my deck. Well, I guess some of them look weird, but... Okay then, you use a weird deck. Yeah, a weird deck. My deck is not weird. It's just my 3 Ojamas that are. Get away from me. I didn't call you guys. So what if I called you weird? Now go. Get out of here. Let's leave this weirdo and get out of here. Weirdo? Why, you stupid slacker. Hey guys, I'll race you to the cafeteria. I get the loser's food. Ha ha ha. Jaden, all you ever think about is eating and dueling. Yeah, but I won't lose to you. Wait up, how dare you insult the Chaz and then run off? Wait a second, isn't today fried shrimp? Thanks for the duel. I don't think I would have won without you. I mean, we did have to win before Five-Headed Dragon came to town. But there it is. You're definitely who I want as a partner. Ah, Syrus. So wholesome. I really only respect But I really only respect Jaden. After all we've been through, Syrus, you don't respect me. I gave you some very, very good cards. Damn, okay, it's like that, Syrus. It's like that. That's how we're ending it, guys. And we get the epic Tag Force 2 outro again. Is it going to be different with Syrus? No. Still Jaden. No, there's Syrus. Right, we don't need to watch the whole outro again. Yup, we'll of course save. And that is it for Syrus. But that is not it for the series. Because we are moving on to our next character. And here comes the big reveal. We don't need to watch this again. It will be Alexis Rhodes. We will be making Jaden, Syrus, Chaz, and pretty much anyone else jealous by choosing Alexis Rhodes as our partner. Yep, let's change our team name. I did have a think about this beforehand. Wait. Yeah, that should fit. Alright, Roads to Glory. That's going to be our team name. A bit cringy, but whatever. Oh, what? Damn it. Alright, there we go. Me and Alexis. Let's see how this goes. Good morning, Matt. I'll be your partner starting today. Do your best, okay? By the way, do you sleep this late every day? You better keep to the rules and get to bed on time. Oh, is that kind of partner Alexis is going to be? Making sure I follow the rules? I mean, I guess it is in character. Here we go. Apparently we're sleeping in the same room as Alexis, which I'm not sure is allowed, but here we go. Let's move out. Day 1 of partnering with Alexis Rhodes now. Alexis Rhodes uses a cyber deck, like Cyber Angels, Cyber Blader, and honestly, she's not the best. Like, ritual decks are very, very hard to make good. So we have our work cut out for us here. Let's try our best. Let's switch our deck as well. Into the Warriors. Seeing what we've already got. Okay, there's improvements that can be made for sure. Okay, is maximum 6 warrior. Yep, I'll put one in there then. Defenders, we've got Dawnbreak, got Clayman. Alright, that's alright. Buster Blade is a good warrior card, but no, we won't include him in this one. Sea Serpent. Is that? I'm guessing that's a Sea Serpent, but let's check. Yep. Neos, not really good outside of an elemental hero deck. I think that might be it. Okay. Alright, we've got Broken Moon, Pot of Avarice, and NST as well. Alright, cool. I'm thinking we just keep it like this then. Maybe also because I'm still like under the weather, so I'm just doing as little as I need to. Okay, Alexis, where shall we go for our first duel? Warriors sort of synergizes with you. You have some warriors, Blade Skater, 12 Cyber. I think the Cyber Angels are machines. Not sure though. Let's go to the Abandoned Dorm and pay respects to your brother. Ah, we've already got some dialogue. This place is off limits. Let's go back. She doesn't actually force you to go back though. Alright, we've got Masha and Lawrence. And we've also got Wright and Swin. That will be today's episode. Anyone else here though? Okay, we got Simon and Fatty over here. We'll do them in the next episode. Alright, we are 9 and 3 against Masha, 15 and 3 against Lawrence. Let's see how his first duel with Alexis goes. Slifer and an Obelisk against a Slifer and an Obelisk. Alright, we'll go second. Don't hold back because I'm a girl. Is she gonna say that every duel? Why does the theme song seem slower? Okay, Molten Destruction. And horse level 4 with 2100 attack. Scary. Oh, and she's even leveling it up already to level 6. And that's unaffected by spells, so Smashing Ground and Soul Exchange will do nothing, but Ring of Destruction would do the trick. Let's see, Alexis. Swords is good. Reinforcement of the army. That's well, Cyber. Swords. Machine Angel Ritual doesn't work because you need exact levels. So she needs to use Senju to get another level 6 Cyber Angel to her hand and use that for the Ritual Summon. Okay, Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Alright, yeah, Horus is unaffected by spells, so that can still attack. Okay, well we can attack ourselves. We've got Freed the Brave Wanderer. Can't use this effect, but we can attack Ragnarok. And We'll play these two face down and end. Obviously we can't play Smashing Ground, but Rising Energy or Ring of Destruction should work. We'll use Rising Energy. I thought you might do that. Royal Decree. Well, we can just use Ring of Destruction. Since it's the last in the chain, Ring of Destruction will destroy Horus before Royal Decree takes effect. This one from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Playbook. And there's Solar Flag Dragon. No, we don't need to do anything for that. He will take some damage. Oh, we're going for a Dakini. Our first duel with Alexis, and she has managed to pull out Cyber Angel Dakini. Fair enough. They've got Royal Decree as well, so they can't stop us with trap cards. Nice. Good work. When it's special summoned, your opponent selects and destroys one of their monsters, and it does piercing. Can't complain. Okay. Lawrence. Lightning Vortex. That's unfortunate. What card was that? And then Kumori Dragon. And this guy just picked up a starter deck. But he did play Lightning Vortex. Super Rejuvenation, so he draws for every dragon that was discarded or tributed. Alright, Blackland Fire Dragon, right. I guess we play Smashing Ground because we haven't got anything else. And yeah, we're both stonewalled. I can't even use any of these traps because Royal Decree is gonna murder us. Oh well, just in case, there's Mirage Dragon. Because Alexis doesn't really have any strong, like, level 4 monsters. Like, Etoile Cyber can tie with that defensively, but that's about it. Let's see what you got. Blade Skater, not good enough. But at least it defends us. Spirit Ryu, oh. Could be bad. If he has a bunch of dragons, we can take a lot of damage. Yep. If his hand is all dragons, we lose. Black Dragon Jungle King. Okay, just the one. Okay, we need a strong monster that we can summon. Kunai with Chain? Ain't it? We can't even use it. Okay, yeah, we lose. Great start to our partnership with Alexis. He failed at the first hurdle. Maybe should have used Solemn Judgment on Royal Decree instead. Yeah, you have dragons too, don't you? Horse level 6. Damn. Ugh, I lost. Well, let's not get into a habit like this, Alexis. But this isn't a promising start. Yeah, we lost. We'll lose again, though. Let's hope not. Okay, fairies are up next. Okay, just checking what we already had. Meltiel could be good, goes with Sanctuary. We'll throw one in there. Heralds could be a shout. Harvest Angel is good attack as well. Yeah, we'll try the Herald. So green is spells, purple is traps, I believe. Like this. You don't need 2 Ockers. And ditch Hysteric Fairy, and we'll bring in Harvest Angel. I think. About of a lot of this. I think we'll leave out. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, what do we ditch? Let's go back to square one. maybe some monsters. One Kelbeck should be enough. Ooh. Maybe drop terraforming. We don't really need Meltiel. Okay, Alexis, see if you can work with me for this one. I mean, you shouldn't really misplay anything major. She just doesn't have very good cards. 9 and 5's win, 9 and 4 and a draw. Great. Right, we'll make it through the stall. And then I'll have the rest. Yep, no one's holding back, Alexis. You have Marshmallow. You also have a Harvest Angel of Wisdom, that's pretty cool. And you're starting with the Marshmallow. She hasn't Etwal Cyber or Blade Skater, but she does have Solar Purity and Light, which is a pretty good card. A Legendary Ocean. And Atlantis. Not gonna work. Alright, face down. Let's see what we're rocking with. Let's try reasoning. Wow, Curse Seal from a forbidden spell, so we don't get to reason for the rest of the duel. You got rid of Messenger of Peace for that though, so not mad at it. Let's summon Freya, the Spirit of Victory. And then Creature Swap. And we'll grab Atlantis. And Atlantis attacks Freya. And that's it for me. Wave motion cannon, not unexpected. No monsters, just traps. Okay, Alexis, now's the time. Can she? Machine Angel? I think she can. Yeah, she definitely can. Dimension Wall, so we take the damage instead. That's hurts. Oh, she didn't summon Harvest Angel, nor did she play Machine Angel Ritual. What's the deal with that? Okay, Jar of Greed. Good for you, I guess. And another Warrior of Atlantis. And a face down. Alright. Could go Mage Power, or we could go with Majestic Mech Goryu. Torrential Tribute. Do I Solemn Judgment that? Let's think. Bright didn't have any monsters. So Alexis can play Solar Purity and Light. Let's not do it. Yeah, just going to be traps, isn't it? Secret Barrel, that's another ouchie. Wave Motion Can is ticking as well. Yep, Freya and Marshmallow. You should have got rid of Goryu, then you could have used Miraculous Descent to bring Goryu back. Why wouldn't you summon Harvest Angel of Wisdom? Like, that's 1800 attack points. You don't want that? Reckless Greed, draw 2, then we don't draw for 2 turns. Sea Serpent Warrior, that equals Soul, Purity and Light, annoyingly. But we have ways around that. Yeah, that's a pretty good start. Let's go with Luminous Spark. Okay, so that's 1800, that's 2500. Let's work out how we can potentially win this turn. We can summon Midora. We can bring back Freya, that boosts everything's attack. You have Mage Power. Mage Power is an extra 2000, 1900, 20. Yep, that'll do. And if they try to stop us, we'll just Solemn Judgment whatever they try to do. Right, Solar Purity and Light, attack Sea Serpent Warrior. And Midora attacks the game. Ultimate Offering. Nice try, guy. Good thing we saved the Solemn Judgment. We did lose a Spelling Trap card for that, but luckily it didn't matter. We still had enough to win. And we got our first win with Alexis Rhodes on the books. She definitely did alright. Soul of Purity and Light was a good monster. Too bad for you. I have a reason why I have to win. Oh. What reason is that? Pretty sure she didn't have much of an arc in this era of GX. Nice work, man. Let's keep up the good work. Alright, there we go. And we will end the episode there. So, it took us 2 tries, but we managed to defeat Dark Zane and Dark Atticus in the final heart event with Syrus. The second duel we ended up winning very, very quickly in the end, before Zane could get out 5-headed dragon. But yeah, Syrus did his thing. Discovered that Zane had not actually been given into the darkness, but he had voluntarily changed his ways. And still has faith that Zane will one day change to a good guy, which I'm pretty sure he does in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. He sort of... there is like a redemption arc for him there. Not for his heart though. His heart very much not looking great. But yeah, we started our new series as well with Alexis Rhodes as our partner. And actually we went straight to the Abandoned Dawn, where Alexis got kidnapped in one of the first episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. I guess to let her know who's boss, I guess. But we dueled Masha and Lawrence with our warrior deck. And despite Alexis actually getting out Cyber Angel Dakini, we just got Lightning Vortex and we ended up losing the duel. But we did overcome Bright and Swin, or Bright's Burn, and Swin's water monsters with a bit of a combination of fairies. So our light and fairy decks work pretty well with Alexis, so that's worth noting at least. But yeah, 1 win, 1 loss so far. Hopefully we can make that even better in the next episode. Yeah, in the next episode we will be dueling Simon and Fatty. I'd like to once again apologise if the energy levels at times have been a bit low. I'm not feeling too great at the moment, but I did want to get these this video and the next video done before the weekend ended, so yeah. Thanks for bearing with me. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you for the next one.